Right now, we'll create our authentication using Clerk, and after that, we'll be able to get the authenticated user's information, and we can use it on our client or server components. So it will be easier to pass the user information when we fetch or update the data. So we can verify our user information here and on the server actions. For example, when we want to fetch all the followers of a user, we can get the information from Clerk and use it here or here. And also, we can protect our routes. If we are not authenticated, we will not be able to see the home page. To do that, we are going to be using Next.js middleware. We will write our authentication role and protect the routes. So whenever we make a request to see our pages, middleware is going to check whether we are authenticated or not. And if the route is protected, we'll be redirected to login page. And we are going to create our middleware rules using this auth. But there is something important here. When we create a new user, we should also create the user on our database. And this ID should be exactly the same ID, because we are using our user ID almost everywhere. To do that, whenever we create a new user, we should get the notification from Clerk. And we can do it easily using webhooks. In AppRouter, we can create pages, but also we can create API routes. And in this route, we will create an endpoint, let's say webhooks. And we will define this endpoint on our Clerk dashboard. And after that, whenever any event happens, we are going to get a notification. I will say events. There are many events we can subscribe, but the most important is create user, update user, and delete user. So whenever we change our user status, we are going to collect the information using this API endpoint. And after that, we will be able to create a new user on our database. And I will say post, put, and delete requests. So this is the main structure of our authentication. So let's see how to install Clerk.